Hello and welcome to What's Bubbling at ZIM. I'm inventor Dan Zen, and in this bubbling we're going to take a look at the workshops that we've created recently. So let's go to the ZIM site now, and we come on down. ZIM site is at zimjs.com. We come on down to the Learn link here. Now we're on the Learn site. Yeah. So this is a great place to start if you're new to ZIM, and the tutorials as well. All the tutorials there. For beginners, mid-level, and advanced. And here's the workshop section. So we expand that open. There's an introduction to the canvas. There's a workshop on coding and making a game and asteroids. We're going to take a look at asteroids in this bubbling. These workshops are set up for teachers to teach in workshops in 3 hours. And if you want to teach interactive media, you're welcome to use the workshops to teach. Here is the asteroids one. Now there's no way really to try it out here on the site. You've got to click that and you'll download a zip file. So let's go see what these look like. Here's the final version. Each of the workshops have, as you can see across the top maybe here, workshop 1, workshop 2, workshop 3, roughly an hour each, and it divides the workshop or what we're creating into 3 parts: the starting part, the middle part, and the end part. But sometimes there's not quite enough time to put all the finishing touches on, so there is usually an asteroids or like an example that's finished. So here's the asteroids finished one. We'll just do a reload on that. Ooh, okay, and so we press to go in. And here we're using the keys to bring this pod closer and farther. And you see those rings? If we're within the dimensions of the asteroids right now, there, poof, then we end up getting hit by the asteroids as they go by. And we get one of the men or lives or whatever. Poof. Oh, we just lost another life. Now, if you are within those dimensions, then you can explode it. But mind you, I think I lost a life there. I explode that one, yes. This little one I can't explode because I'm not back far enough, so I have to go back far enough. If you're back far enough, you can explode them even if they're not within your range. So there's a little one. Am I within the range of it? There. So when I'm way back here, and there's some sort of range key. This is a range key that shows how close and how far you are. So I'm just about to get hit. I just about got hit by that other one there. Oh, definitely got hit by that one. So that's a final version with depth involved. That was a little bit harder to code. Here is one that's given me a game over already. Let's go to the very first one of the workshop, and we'll refresh here. Is just to show an asteroid moving across the screen. So we're bringing in a sprite and rotating that and moving, animating that across the screen. Can I explode it? Oh yeah, darn, I could have exploded that. And yeah, you press on it and it explodes. And I think that's the first step. The second step then would be, refresh here, is the pod. And the pod just moving around with the mouse move, X and Y. I think this workshop was done before. Wow, oops, got broken. Subsequently, there was a motion controller, and I can't remember if this workshop got the motion controller or not. I don't think so. So I think that was. And I can still click on all these asteroids. So now we're also getting a variety of asteroids coming in. And exploding any one of them being hit by the pod. The final bit of the workshop is here, and we'll refresh this, turn on some sound, and it allows you to shoot. So now we're doing the traditional shooting of things, pew, 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 and also move. So here we are moving and shooting at the same time. And if we get hit, so it doesn't die, but it does take away our lives here. Pew, pew, pew. We can go and try and kill ourselves by just going over as many asteroids as we can. Already been over that one, I think. And we're almost there. And the pod explodes. And it's game over. So that's where we get in a 3-hour workshop. We get asteroids on there. We shoot at the asteroids. We get lives. We get a score. We get a timer. So that's a tight one. There's no doubt. It may be that you only get to the second level on that in 3 hours if you were to teach it. Let's just take a quick look at the code that's in here. Here's Asteroids 1, for instance. Asteroids 1. And this is the zip file here. You get a teachers folder and a workshop asteroids folder. So you would give out to the students the workshop asteroids, actually a zip of it, and they can unzip that and they get their stuff. And then you can prepare with asteroids 1, asteroids 2, asteroids 3. Here's asteroids 1, for instance. And the steps are here. This is first step we do, and second step we do, and third step we do. We animate the asteroid, we rotate the asteroid, we prepare the explosion, which is a sprite, notes and stuff like that. Here we're clicking on the asteroid and that creates the explosion. So there we go. That's the first file. Bring in the asteroid, move it across the stage, click on it, explode. The second asteroid adds more to that. So here's step 6. We're bringing in a variety of different asteroids. So this time we're looping through the asteroids and bringing in each asteroid. We're positioning them and animating them in a timeout that makes the asteroids. Hey there, Murray. I gotta close this thing. Hey there, update from Creative Cloud. How's it going? So you get the idea. The workshop is here. And there's the third asteroid workshop. Again, we continue on in the steps. Each of the, here's a step, so I'll just open this up in a browser. This is what the students would see to see the steps. We get a bit of an intro. It talks about the workshop and it's what we're doing. Then it's got the goals that we're wanting to do, canvas template with stage. We're gonna teach each of the core elements, including these things: loading assets and images, looping, timeouts, keyboards, line drawing and masking. And then the steps. Now the steps are more generic. It's sort of like how to get started. Hey, go grab that zip file. Here's what you've got in the zip file. Copy a template. So we want to work with the template. So here's how to copy a template over and start working on an asteroids HTML. We open an editor, we right click, and then finally it kind of says follow the teachers. They go through the workshop. So these steps are not necessarily all of the steps in the workshop. That would be up to the teacher to take them through those live. But these are the steps to get started in the workshop. And that's how each of the workshops are. They've each got one of these things, each have the same structure. And cool. So this has been a ZIM capture on the asteroids workshop, and we'll take you through a ZIM capture on the physics workshop next. I'm inventor Dan Zen here at What's Bubbling at ZIM.